Welcome guys to my next video. This is gonna be my second video on the channel. Um, so thank you for watching. Today we're gonna be going over how to full clear Galactic War. So once you hit level 40, you can unlock you can unlock the Galactic War uh node, and um this game mode gives you 1,200 crystals every day, which allows you to purchase Galactic War, make 4 Galactic War purchases, and um, and gives you a lot of credits for ship and regular credits and some shards along the way. So, I've been hearing a lot of people like saying how they have struggled with Galactic War, like especially mid game, because they don't have like the right characters. They don't know like the right strategy. Their people are dying too early. They don't have their powers, and so this will also double as a guide to getting through Galactic War. So first off, we're going to start with the APGAINS Farming Guide. This guide is the guide that we're going to be following, that we are following. And so this is a little outdated, but it still contains the information that it's still similar enough to the updated version that I'll just show you this visual. So for the first phase, we have Dark Trooper. The people that are going to be helping you with Galactic War in the first phase, like until you get like better characters, are Dark Trooper, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka with Anakin. So when I did it, I did Anakin lead. I didn't upgrade his leadership at all. I didn't upgrade anyone's leadership. The only people I've upgraded like at this moment is Bastila, um, Pal Stormtrooper Han. I think those are like the 3 leaderships I've ever upgraded like so far. And like because I don't want to waste any abilities on like his because isn't or her, especially hers, because it's not going to help you at all like in later in the game. Um but yeah, so Obi-Wan, um Obi-Wan you'll be getting pretty early. You'll be getting for free pretty early, and then you'll be farming him like right away. Like right when you unlock Cantina node, just pour everything into him, get him 7-star. That's what I did. Then I'm trying to I got him to like 4 stars and stop. I saved the rest of his stars for Cantina. I got him to I'm getting him he's right now 5 stars. I'm trying to get him to 7. She's 7-star, 5-star, 7-star. But at this moment, like when you first unlock it, you'll probably have like 3 stars, maybe like 1 4-star, which will be like most likely your Cantina node. And these characters are vital to doing well in Galactic War right away, because Dark Trooper, let's just go back. Dark Trooper with Dark Trooper Squad has 4 stacks of Dark Trooper Squad, and every time he dies, he when or destroyed when he has more than 1 stack of Dark Trooper Squad. So every time he dies, he comes back and uh has all his health in production map. He does do less damage, but he's gonna be punching people, and he's like a punching bag. He's gonna be punched by people, and he's not gonna get affected at all. And then he'll just retaliate it and make your enemies a punching bag. I don't know, it sounded better in my head. Anyway, so he is gonna be soaking up a lot of damage and dealing out a lot of damage. She will be your healer, because I didn't upgrade Jedi Counselor at all. I only upgraded from 20 for the challenges, but I've kept in at actually I did upgrade his stars. Anyway, she's gonna be healing with her special that happens every 3 turns, so it's gonna be quick heals. He'll be duplicating the damage of her special, which he also heals, and is a great character later on. He's going to be tanking and taunting, drawing the damage away from your others characters, and eventually you'll get her, which will give up to, I have her level 6, and I think I'm going to keep her level 6 for leadership, but it gives a 200 protection to Jedi, and that will make your Jedis basically invulnerable, invincible, I guess that's better, to any attacks, so long as they have protection, which if you follow this strategy, you'll be defeating all your enemies before they even start to get down on your protection. Anyway, so I'll show you how I'm doing it. So I'm level 66, and I have progressed so much that now I am fighting level 80 characters. Level 80, 57, 83, 79, and I'm only level 66. 66, 66, 66, 55, and 55. So this is how. So a lot of people, whenever I watch people's videos or just like hear them talk about the strategy, for Galactic War, it's different, like different game modes, but for Galactic War, they always go for the healers first. And one thing my brother taught me when he played is that for Galactic War, since this is a game, since this is a mode where you're trying to survive and keep your cooldowns ready for the next battle, because you don't know what the battle's going to hold. What you want to do in this game mode is annihilate your enemy attackers. So he does a lot of damage, so I'll treat him as an attacker. I don't know if he's actually an attacker. He's an attacker. He's an attacker. He's a dangerous tank, and I think he's an attacker. But anyway, this is a pretty bad example because they're all pretty strong, like damage dealers. But you want to focus on your damage dealers first, and then use the healers, which barely do any damage against you, to use your basic on and just refresh your cooldowns for the next battle. So I don't like his stun, so let's go. I'm gonna pass it over to Dark Trooper, and then let's lock up. Oh, I could have done the AoE attack, but usually when I fight Phoenix, I don't prefer to use it because it usually kills Dark Trooper right away, because one little AoE will. Okay, here we can do it because they don't counter attack, but with teams that do counter attack, you want to be careful about using it. Only using it when Obi-Wan has a taunt up, or else Dark Trooper will die and become like basically useless. Okay, so he's already level 2, so his attacks are gonna be a lot weaker, but still powerful. See, all that damage that they've done, barely scratching our protection, and he's just absorbing it all up, ready to be refreshed for the next battle. Let's do actually. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a little more liberal with using Ahsoka's and Anakin's abilities, like close to the end of a war, because it only takes 3 turns for both their specials, and so I can use it like mid game. Usually, you want to use your specials on like the first 2 characters, and then basic on the last 3. But sometimes I do them for like the third character, because they refresh pretty quickly. Okay, so here's another great example. I'll show you Phoenix. So yeah, I just beat a level 80 team, and no loss, no loss, no loss, no loss. he did lose a little bit of protection, but he's in a spawn. He only had 2 Dark Trooper squad that time. In this battle, he's gonna have 4, which now all his damage is back, and so is all his health. See, back up, as if nothing, as if I wasn't even touched. So in this one, usually whenever like I'm fighting Squad Arena, I usually just go for Chopper because he is like taunting all the time. But since this is a pretty weak team, I can probably kill Ezra right away and not have to worry about Chopper taunting or I'm taking too long. Okay, there we go. See, I was able to kill him, and then now I would traditionally go for Chopper, but I'll just go for Chopper. You want to make sure when you are going for other Phoenix teams while Hera is alive that you make sure that you time her abilities, like time her turn meter with your attacks. So you don't want to get any of them into yellow. I think that's when she starts using her backup plan. You don't want to get any of them to yellow until she makes her turn or until she has ability block, which Obi-Wan and Bastila can, what is it, administer, or else she'll backup plan and make this battle a lot more complicated. All right, so I have him like level 3, 3 with yellow health. Okay, now he's 2. Never mind. Okay, so the second thing is so a common thing I did. I always went for Phoenix right away, and so did so many other people because of their early viability, like basically early viability, and their like Galactic War capabilities. Like they can clear Galactic War usually. But when I had Phoenix, several times, like not as much, but several times, there'd be I would not be able to full clear Galactic War. I'd definitely be able to go far, but they just don't have like the viability and the damage output as this team does, which um like which basically Bastila is basically was basically the replacement of her. Bastila and Dark Trooper made Phoenix team obsolete for early players. The only reason you need them now is for their ships, which is good for with profundity, and for the uh and for their Thrawn requirement. So last 2 people, tanks and both tanks, so they're dealing no damage. I can just basic and not have to worry. Okay, so but now that you're going to be full clearing Galactic War after watching this video, what are you going to use those tokens on? So, like I said earlier, you're going to be using them for, if you're following the APGAINS Farming Guide, you'll be using them for Poggle, Zeb, Cad Bane, or Poggle and Cad Bane, which is on the guide. But APGAINS also said to, right after Poggle, do Zeb, 7-star him so that he can just complete the star requirement for the Rebels team and allow you to get Palpy right away, which you use to get R2, which you use to get CLS. But also, you're gonna be needing Galactic. Oh, this is gonna be a little interesting. You're gonna need Galactic War currency if you want any chance of staying competitive in Squad Arena. So, what is it? Right when you hit level 60, the ships start coming into the Galactic War, and since it takes so long to farm them, if you aren't using them, if you aren't using Galactic War currency to buy specific ships, you're going to be falling in fleet battles. You're not going to be able to complete the nodes, which you need gear and blueprints for, and you're not going to be able to do stay competitive in Fleet Arena. Right now I have a level 4-star Generation Soldier, mostly due to buying from Galactic War. So right when you hit level 60, you're gonna want to be using like at least 800 tokens on ships, and then maybe one on whatever character you're farming at the moment. But you have to be full clearing if you want to stay competitive. Another addition is that it also will takes some weight off of your fleet currency. If you aren't that high, or if you're just trying to save it up, save your currency for either Darth Vader, or a ship or other ships that are Fleet Arena exclusive, buying them in Galactic War is gonna save you a lot. So I'm just gonna buy one Generation Soldier thing, and then since I haven't bought any of his today, and I'm trying to buy at least one per day so I can get the Palpy requirement, I'm gonna do this battles for that one. Okay, final battle. Also, going back to the thing with Phoenix. So now that Bastila and Dark Trooper have totally made what is it? The Phoenix team obsolete. They don't have any counter, do they? No, right? Yeah. Now that Phoenix has been made obsolete by Bastila and Dark Trooper, what do you what is it? Now that they've been made obsolete, they're also super easy to punch up to. Maybe I should have gone for someone else, but they're super easy to punch up to and Squad Arena. Like when I was like, since it's hard to farm, what is it, Bastila and Anakin's and Dark Troopers, fleet, not fleet, sorry, shards. It takes me a while to get their power up, the squad power up, but which is not the same for Phoenix, so that's one downside. But I'm able to punch up so easily to everyone, to like almost all the Phoenix teams I see. Like at the start when I first got into Squad Arena, I was able to punch up like I think the highest I punched up to a Phoenix team was 20,000 like a 20,000 difference. That may be a little bit of a overstatement or an exaggeration, but basically 20,000. As long as you know how to counter them, you're able to obliterate them. And that was a full clear. So I hope you found this video helpful. I know it was kind of short. Actually, I'm not sure how long I went, but I hope it wasn't too long. And I hope this helps you with your getting your Galactic War, which helps you stay competitive and helps you progress along the APGAINS Farming Guide. Feel free to subscribe if you want, or leave a comment if you have any suggestions or tips or any questions. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Turtle Lord out.